Are you going to ask me questions or just start talking?
Nah, just talk. I'll just probably annoy you, give you a kiss on the cheek.
Hi, I'm Rusty from Impact Dynamics. Here with KRG and Justin to talk about the new Sotic rifle.
Here we have our Sotic rifle, and this one's a little bit of a special version that we did up for the show. Has the enclosed forend on it and a special Cerakote, the burnt bronze Cerakote here. So the Sotic is our bolt action rifle that we started shipping spring of 2018. So these are out there in the wild. This is a production rifle now, but typically they'll come with a little bit different setup. So what we did was paired our Whiskey 3 chassis with our own action design, which is a take on a Soco TRG, kind of an evolution of that. 3-lug bolt, 60-degree throw, and it has a 2-stage trigger, kind of similar to the TRG. Bottom-mounted safety here. Fully adjustable trigger for over travel in first stage, second stage, and then also the shoe position, you can shift it fore and aft. This particular one is a folder. It's available as a fixed as well. Obviously with the Whiskey 3 you get the toolless adjustments, and this is a Gen 6 chassis, so a little bit different length of pull setup than what was on the Gen 5 chassis. Still keep all the toolless features. And then what you probably can't see is a toolless butt pad height adjustment and toolless butt pad can't. But still the length of pull and the cheek piece. Now this one also has our longer flat bag rider, which is an optional item. This is a Delrin piece that the PRS shooters are really liking. We have an angled version as well in case guys prefer that one. Moving forward. Probably should mention this takes AICS magazines rather than the TRG magazines, which obviously a TRG would take. The barrels that's on this one is a 16.5-inch 308 barrel in an 8-twist, so this is set up for subsonic work. But traditionally typically they'll come with a 20-inch 308 10-twist or a 22-inch 6.5 Creedmoor 8-twist. And we might also add a 6mm Creedmoor in a 24-inch 8-twist as well. But we use all top name barrel brands, Krieger, Broughton, Brux, Benchmark as well, and then we have a special option for a Chandlin barrel, which is kind of a special U.S.-made barrel that not a lot of people know about, but is a very high-grade barrel. And so that's really about the gist of it here.
And you're making what other bolt bodies?
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Hi, Justin. I'm actually Rusty. I don't know.
No, I'm Rusty.
Short bloke is. Now the bolt bodies.
The bolt bodies. So we have a 223 bolt coming for this as well, yep. And that'll fit a Soco TRG as well as the Sotic rifle here.
Yeah, brilliant.
So, and we have the barrels that we sell separately, and we have several calibers. 223 obviously we'll have, but we also have 260 Remington, 300 Win Mag, which fits the Soco rifles, and then some 243s as well.
Sensational. Now I'm pretty excited about this little one. This is the Bravo, but this specific Bravo I'm interested in that you showing it off. So that's the one for the Ticker T1X.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is new this year. There's been a lot of hype and a lot of anticipation for the T1X, and really the rimfire stuff has been taken off.
Becoming huge, and Australia as well.
Yeah, so we wanted to make a chassis for it. Of course,
Yeah.
We had our CZ chassis. They discontinued the 455, and we're Tikka fans, so we managed to somehow get a hold of one, and fortunately, and did up the chassis here for it. There wasn't a lot of changes over the standard T3 inlet, but it's a little bit different. So we have a different trigger guard and a different backbone in here. But this is coming pretty soon. We should have these first quarter 2019. Basically, it's a Bravo.
Yeah,
so.
and that lets someone run a trainer they're running these as well in their Ticker and their centerfire. It's a perfect setup for a trainer.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, ergonomics are identical to what your match rifle would be if you're running a Bravo, and the action is really similar. The bolt throw is obviously going to be a little bit shorter, but generally, yeah, that's a great setup.
Brilliant. Well, speaking of shorter, I'll just pass that to my assistant over here. We've got
Pre-orders open.
pre-orders at Untitled. What else have we got here?
All right, so this
Nice
is
watch, mate. Nice watch, by the way. Thanks.
this is our 6th generation Whiskey 3 chassis, and we have a little bit of changes on the Gen 6 chassis. The front end is mostly the same, but we changed how the length of pole adjusts, and starting you know, in January, these start shipping with the different machined aluminum thumb screws back here. That gives you a little bit more purchase on things, and we found that it really helps to lock the whole length of pole system down real nice and tight. So that was the big changes for the Gen 6. But just to kind of recap, you got all toolless cheek piece, you got toolless length of pole, and then butt pad height and cant on there. You can do, you know, you can shift the cheek piece fore and aft here, then add the bag riders if you want to. This one's a folder. So it'll fold, and then we have the fixed version available as well.
I see Paul Reed's running these now.
PTC is running one of these, yes. He's running the latest one, yeah.
Excellent, Justin. Well, thanks for your time. Sorry about that interruption earlier, but good to see you.
Thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you. Appreciate it.
Oh, no, I don't need to take that. That's yours.